show focuses on homeownership, community, lifestyles, and success stories from across the country. We like to entertain and inform our audience by sharing cool stories from your city and across the nation. And of course, hear from a local pro from your market. Welcome to the last episode of the year. Today, we're going to check out some of the highlights of 2019 from coast to coast. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and welcome to the American Dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Our first story is brought to you by a professional in your city. Let's hear what they have to share this week.
Hi, CaLee McManus with Ladera Realty. Today I'm here in Laguna Beach, California. Why Laguna Beach? One of my clients asked me to help her find her dream of a vacation home close to home, but that felt a world away. Laguna Beach is only 15 miles from Ladera Ranch. It is one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. The coastline is spectacular. It has gorgeous cliffs, it has coves, surfing, anything you would want. I can't think of a better place that feels a world away. So this is downtown Laguna Beach, known for its love of the arts. It's home to the Pageant of the Masters, the Festival of the Arts, and is jam-packed with amazing restaurants, fabulous art galleries, and shops to your heart's desire. I can even take the town trolley from the beach house to downtown in just minutes. It's amazing. So beside the obvious beautiful beaches and downtown area, I have a couple of my favorite destinations here in Laguna Beach. Just steps from this beautiful beach house, which I'm about to show you, is the Spa Montage. It's one of my favorite places in the world. It is spectacular. I can go spend the entire day, get a massage, a facial, lounge by the pool overlooking the Pacific Ocean. I've been to a lot of spas, but this is by far the most luxurious and beautiful one in the world that I know of. Another one of my favorite destinations, again, is just steps from the beach house, is Ben Brown's golf course. They have a par 3 course that is fun for the whole family, and when you're done with a great round of golf, you can hang out on the porch, beautiful fire pits, live music, great cocktails, and yard games, fun for the whole family. It's truly a hidden gem here in Laguna Beach. This is my client and my friend Gina, and this is my designer and my friend Elizabeth. Together, we made this place pretty spectacular, I think. So Gina and I went on a search. We were looking and looking for the perfect beach house for her family, as I mentioned, here in Laguna Beach. We saw a lot of stuff. Mostly little cottages, no view, close together. We'd have to climb on the rooftop to see anything. It wasn't quite what they were looking for in their vacation home experience. So I expanded the search. I started looking at some condos. I came to this place. When I walked in the door, all I could see was these amazing views. The floor plan was beautiful, the location was incredible, and I just fell in love. So I had to show her. I brought her in, and what did you think?
So I guess my first reaction was, no way. I immediately, without doubt, saw the beauty outside, the dreamy view, the dancing water, the sun was shining, but I didn't quite see the beauty inside. And that's where CaLee, with her amazing vision, helped to persuade me.
So what was the biggest thing that you would say made the biggest impact?
I think opening up the ceilings and there were soffits all along the rooms, and it made it really dark and dingy. So opening up the ceilings, lifting up the doorways, putting in the bifold doors, just letting the light come in and just giving it some airiness that it needed because it was really dark and dingy.
It's just incredible. I mean, you guys did a great job.
Team.
Our dream came true, right?
It sure
I love staying here when she lets me stay here. So
Just anytime you ask.
anytime I ask. So thank you so much, Gina, for sharing the house with me and with us. And I look forward to listing it for you for lease. We're going to be doing that soon. And thanks for coming and making this place a beautiful home.
I enjoyed it. It was a fun project.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Great job, ladies. Cheers.
Cheers.
This week, we're sharing a recap of some of our favorite moments of 2019. But first, we hear from one more professional from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Hi everybody, welcome to the Halton Cribs, and today we have a great episode because we're going to show you how we live outside the cribs. And one of my favorite areas in Orange County right now is Lido Isle. We're at the Lido Isle Marina Village right now, and this has been completely redeveloped over the last couple of years. They have some of the hottest restaurants in town. We have Nobu, Malibu Farms, some of the best shopping, and I'm going to take you around today, show you some of the places that are my favorites, hot spots, places to eat, and then after we're going to give you a tour of Lido Isle, so stay tuned. So we are here today with Marco from Malibu Farms, and we're super excited to tell you about the story of Malibu Farms. He's going to give us some insight on some of the top favorite dishes here. So Marco, give us the backstory on Malibu Farms.
The backstory of Malibu Farm, we actually have very humble beginnings. We started off as a catering company.
Okay.
So we were doing farm-to-table dinners in Malibu and private chef work. And through word of mouth and Instagram exposure, we kind of got a little viral momentum, and then we opened up the first cafe in Malibu at the end of the Malibu Pier.
Okay, and what are you known for? Like, what is Malibu Farms? What kind of food can you expect when you come eat here?
So our tagline is fresh, local, organic, so we try to remain really true to that.
Okay.
So we have partnerships with neighboring farms. All of our produce and just about everything in the restaurant is organic.
Okay.
And that's something we really pride ourselves on. We get deliveries in daily, so everything's really fresh.
Okay, great. That's why it's one of my favorite restaurants. And what would you say if this was my first time here, what should I order on the menu for lunch?
I would say the absolute must-tries are the cauliflower crust pizza. That's a fan favorite. My personal favorite is the chicken bacon ricotta burger. And then last but not least, the avocado huarache. It's like an avocado flatbread that is really tasty with a little kick of spice. But I like that one a lot too.
Sounds delicious. And how long have you been open here?
We have been open for 14 or 15 months now.
Okay. Great. Well, I'm super excited. We want to show you the restaurant downstairs. It's during lunch. It's really hopping right now. So come along and check out the restaurant, Malibu Farms.
Hi everyone, I'm with my partner Mark Todd. We're going to show you this hidden gem in Palos Verdes Estate.
Thank you, Sharon, for bringing me on to this great listing. This is 705 Villa Cuesta. It's an Italian villa-styled home. It's 6 bedrooms, 8 baths with 2 half baths. It has a Poseidon mosaic tiled pool. It's got a fireplace from the 17th century, a koi pond, and fruit trees, and a tennis court, basketball court. It's on over an acre of land in Malaga Cove up in Palos Verdes Estates, and it has one of the best views in all of Southern California. Come on in and check it out.
My client purchased this house in 2014. They fall in love at the first sight. The reason why is because Malaga Cove is really pretty area. It has golf course and not far away from the beach, and also have a shopping center, and plus there's so many activities you can do around the area.
One of the things I love about this property are the lavish grounds. It has wonderful pine trees, jasmine, honeysuckle. It has lemon, kumquats, lime, oranges, all different kinds of plants and fruit trees on the property. It also had a nice vineyard planted in the background as well. In addition to this beautiful koi pond that's sitting behind us, and not to mention the activities that Sharon mentioned, there's also your own private tennis court behind us, along with a basketball court inside.
The other thing I would like to mention about is this beautiful fireplace. The original owner purchased this one from an auction house in Europe and shipped piece by piece from Europe to here. And this hearth was built in 1738.
It's a great focal piece for this great entertainer's yard, which has a wonderful grill, refrigerators, an incredible countertop bar that seats up to 10 people. And it has sitting areas that are also off to the side of this shot. And it's a wonderful entertainer's yard that can host weddings, parties, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, you name it, this house can entertain it.
My client originally have a really beautiful Rococo style furniture, and Mark Todd was bringing another idea to present this house even more beautifully.
Some of the things we did for the client, and Sharon Wang was very instrumental in this, she had found a buyer to buy the furniture, which was very hard to do, to find someone to buy very stylistic used furniture. She found a buyer in Seattle. We took our Compass concierge and hired a mover and moved it to a storage facility, and then moved it back up to Seattle when the buyer of the furniture was ready to receive it. We also brought in Meredith Bear to do the staging of this home. In addition to Meredith Bear and the moving company, we also had Compass Concierge help out with landscaping and some other little features around the house that needed some improving. We hope you enjoyed this tour of 705 Via La Cuesta. It is a Palos Verdes Estates gem. Malaga Cove has one of the best views in all of Southern California. Great shopping, close to the beach, access to everything, and just a straight shot down to the new stadium and facilities in Los Angeles. If you want more information, please feel free to reach out to us.
See you next time on American Dream.
I hope you learned something interesting about your city and enjoyed the local content. Up next, we're going to revisit some of this year's best moments from the West Coast, which some say might be the best coast.
Hello, I'm Alan Canis, and I'm one of the top real estate agents in the United States. I serve a niche market called the San Francisco Peninsula. Located just 20 minutes south of San Francisco, 20 minutes north of Silicon Valley, and just 5 minutes from the San Francisco International Airport. All, of course, with no traffic. We find Burlingame, California. When working with my clients, attention to the smallest details are so important, even down to a pocket square. Speaking of a pocket square, it's time to meet my favorite family couture store, Sam Maloof. Come on in. Hey Sam, great to see you.
Nice to see you. Welcome.
I need a pocket square.
Oh, great. Stand right over here, and I will bring you the pocket square.
Great.
Trying to match your coat and tie today?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
I got a beautiful one right here. Let me show this to you. This is from Keaton, all silk.
Ooh.
Beautiful browns and blues. I'll help you do that.
Oh, let's see.
Here.
Oh, that one's nice.
Right. Is that pretty?
Yeah, that one's
Okay.
nice. Let's see.
Take a look in the mirror.
Let's see. Okay.
That's pretty. Then here's another beautiful one.
Let's
Let me
see.
show you this. And if you like this, similar colors.
I like that.
Hey, Greg.
Okay.
But I think I like that first one better.
I think I like that one.
Works better.
That one's better. Okay.
All right.
But
How's
perfect. Sold.
Beautiful. Wonderful.
I like this. I know your first secret to your success is your beautiful wife, Gloria.
Thank you.
What do you consider your main secret to your success?
I think foremost is product, having the absolute best product there is. We shop all over Europe, bringing our clients, you know, from all the wonderful countries that make handmade products. Number two is being able to execute flawlessly. It's so important. Our customers are very detail oriented, so to the eighth of an inch makes a big difference in how something looks. Our customer service, which is also exceptional. We bend over backwards to take care of our clients. And number four is having a great team. You know, you need a lot of great support, and we have great staff.
Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate, and I know our community appreciates you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Do it without you.
Greetings, my name is Pete Lorimer and I am broker owner of PLG Estates here in glorious Los Angeles. I'm also the host of a show on Netflix called Stay Here. Now, where are you, Pete? Yes, it isn't your typical Los Angeles beach and Santa Monica and Venice. We're actually in an area known as the East Side. Now, it can be a little bit confusing because we are indeed west of downtown, but we're east of Hollywood in an area called Echo Park. Now, Echo Park, this lovely lake that you can see people boating, was founded as a reservoir back in the 1800s. Then it was turned into a recreational area, and then this area has some of Los Angeles' most old vintage homes going as far back as 150 years old. I love the East Side. I have an office here. I have an office in four corners of Los Angeles, but I love, love, love the East Side. And I'm going to take you on a trip to see some of my little cheeky favorite hotspots on the East Side of Los Angeles. So come on, let's go. Welcome to Porto Drive. This is an absolute labor of love for me. I have been involved with this project from the very beginning. This is a classic mid-century home nestled atop the Hollywood Hills. We're in an area known as the Outpost Estates, which is technically part of the Hollywood Hills on the east side. Asking price for this beauty, $2.5 million will buy you this jewel in the hills. And you get a free orchestra with it, because right behind me, literally on the other side of the hill, is the Hollywood Bowl. And if you listen on a chilly LA starry night, you can hear the national anthem being played by LA Philharmonic. So without further ado, I am terribly excited to show you all of the beauty that this property has. So come on, let's have a look around. Now, it is no easy feat to build such a house because we're dealing with a pretty small footprint on a piece of rock with a cliff below you. But I love the mid-century lines of this house. And then come with me this way. This is why people who live in the hills love the hills. It is because of the views. Look at this. You've got downtown behind you. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Long Beach. And people just go nutsy fruitcake for the views. And then check this out. Silence. We're in the middle of LA and you can barely hear a thing. You just see the birds flying by. And what I'm going to do is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you all feel like you live in a $2.5 million house. Just for a moment, I'm going to step out of the way so you can enjoy the view. Michael! Michael! Come and visit me in my boudoir. Isn't this fabulous? If only I was naked with champagne, it would be even more fabulous. Well, I'm sure the viewers would probably be punching out of the channel if that was the case. But this is the ultimate Hollywood bathroom experience. I would sit here, sipping on my champagne, watching the helicopters fly by as they filmed the celebrities at Mann's Chinese Theatre, which is literally right there. Hollywood Bowl and Hollywood Boulevard is right there. And this makes me feel like king for a day. You don't imagine.
Hey guys, Alexander Garcia here, bringing you back to the coastal cities of San Diego. I'm standing here in Embarcadero Marina, the walkway along downtown's waterfronts. This place has a bit of history to it, so let me show you. Embarcadero Marina gives some of its visitors some of the best views of downtown, some of the best restaurants to choose from, and the most historic landmarks along the way. But by far, my favorite landmark stands 25 feet tall, the most romantic of them all, the one and only Embracing Peace statue.
Whoa there, Tiger.
You didn't actually think I'd leave Hallie out of this one, did you?
Okay, Alex, I know you think you got the moves, but in all seriousness, what does this statue symbolize?
Right, so the story behind the statue is that it actually depicts a very famous photo back in World War II. So the photo was taken in 1945 as an American sailor embraced a nurse with a kiss in New York City's Times Square to celebrate the ending of World War II.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Right? And the crazy thing is that these two people didn't even know each other. It was just a random kiss. So, I mean, but, you know, in all fairness, I could understand the excitement of the sailor, knowing that the war was finally over.
Yeah.
I don't know, a random stranger kiss, is that a little too much?
I mean, I think we'd have to see for ourselves. Challenge?
You want to go kiss some strangers?
Go!
Let's go kiss some strangers. Just kidding,
No,
just
but
kidding.
seriously, in all seriousness, Alex, what does this kiss and this symbolize to you?
Right. I think the statue symbolizes the love and the freedom that we can now enjoy because of all the sacrifice that these soldiers, specifically the sailors, made for us.
Look at you, Alex. Get deep. I like it.
So there's certainly an interesting amount of irony as to the location of this love statue, as sitting right across these still waters lies one of the fiercest landmarks in San Diego. Weighing in at 45 tons, the length of 3 football fields, and carrying 176 anti-aircraft cannon guns. Hallie, you probably already guessed it.
Obviously.
The one and only USS Midway ship. This beauty, or should I say beast of a machine, has so much history here in San Diego. Believe it or not, the USS Midway was the world's largest ship up through 1955. It was finally decommissioned in San Diego in 1992 and now serves as the most visited naval warship museum in the United States today, with over 1 million visitors annually.
Things are looking pretty cool over here on the West Coast, but we still have more to come. Stay tuned as we see some of this year's best moments from the South and Midwest.
Jay and Ashley Nelson, Nashville's secret agents. Guess what our mission is today? Well, I'm wearing my boots for a reason. We're in our hometown, Nashville, Tennessee.
Nash Vegas, Tennessee, guys. This is where I've been selling real estate for 18 years. It's time today to take them down to the honky tonks, Tootsies.
That's right.
Hey, code name Boo Boo. Code name Baby Man, and I got the Boo Boo t-shirt on. They're gonna be selling Hank Williams Jr. t-shirts down there, but they ain't got nothing on this one, baby. Let's go to Nash Vegas, come on.
Let's see it. Home of the Tennessee Titans. Woo!
We're at Printer's Alley, guys. This is Lonnie's Western Room, the best karaoke spot in America, right here on Printer's Alley. But you know what?
It's closed. And quite often, the best karaoke singer ever appears in there.
She's so sweet. Let's go. Let's keep rolling.
of the Grand Ole Opry.
Guys, this is where all of the legends got their start in country music. Porter Wagner, Dolly Parton. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton?
I do.
Come on. Hank Williams Sr. I'm going to show you guys something here in a second that's awesome.
A secret entrance. It's so cool. Come on. Right here, Jay always tells a story. Anytime we have any guests come to Nashville, he loves telling the story. So tell it, baby.
Here's the deal. This is Tootsie's Orchid Lounge right here. All right, so Tootsie's Orchid Lounge is a dive bar that's right out the back entrance here. This is the secret Hank Williams Sr. entrance. Guys, when Hank needed a drink in between his shows.
Because you could not drink in the Ryman. So he would sneak out right here, go over to Tootsie's, have a drink, and then go back in and finish his show. And Jay actually sang at Tootsie's for 4 years.
I know.
He did.
Let's go in Tootsie's. Come on.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, so this is a song I wrote a long, long time ago. It's called She Believes in Angels, but really I should have wrote this about myself because my beautiful angel's over there. So this is called She Believes in Angels. Angels, she believes they won't let her down. Yeah. There you go, baby. You're my angel. I love you.
Good job, baby.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes.
The word tamale is a Spanish word that pretty much means made of dough or masa. It has been predated to 7,000 BC, where it's in Mesoamerica in pre-Columbian times. They use it just as a dipping bread, and they would dip it into sauce and stew. The Aztecs and the Mayans would wrap it up in corn husks and give it to warriors because it was a really good portable food when people were trying to go around and conquer the world. In El Paso, Texas, there's people that actually make them sweet. In South Texas, they make them big. Gerald Ford tried to eat one without taking the husks off in 1976, but here's the point. Everyone has a different style of tamales. And we're gonna go check out how San Antonio has made tamales their tradition around the holidays.
We're here with Aida. Aida, what is your fondest memory of tamales?
My grandmother, when we were kids, we used to make them during Christmas.
Just hanging around with my grandparents, getting all the masa ready, cooking down all the pork.
I don't remember how old I was, but just like seeing it and not knowing what it was until she opened it up and then you actually taste it.
So one of the seasonings that Panamanians use quite often is saffron. She would cook the saffron liquid with her pork that she filled the tamales with.
And she would show us step by step and let us make the masa and we'd put it on the corn husks and we'd make a mess. But that was the fun of it.
So I would say I was probably had to be around 4 or 5. But yeah, around Christmas time, I'd always look forward to getting tamales from her.
Getting all the family together. It was a family tradition.
So every year you guys get together, you make the meat separate, do the masa separate?
Yeah, we do all the whole process. We extend all the leaves, make all the masa.
Wow.
Cook down the cabeza. All that good stuff.
I love it.
I'm gonna ask you some speed questions. You ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Homemade or store-bought?
Homemade.
Homemade, all the way.
Homemade, absolutely.
No, it had to be homemade.
Yeah,
for
homemade
sure.
no matter
for
what.
Sure, yeah.
Pork or bean?
Pork.
Pork or bean?
Pork.
Pork.
We gotta go with pork.
Holidays only or year-round?
I usually like them holidays only, but I won't turn down year-round.
Holidays or year-round?
Holidays.
Holidays only or year-round?
Oh God, year round.
Holidays or year-round?
It's usually more the holidays.
Now, last but certainly not least, we head to some of the most famous and historic cities in the United States. Let's revisit some of this year's best moments from the Eastern Seaboard.
I go, where are you, guy? Where are you? Hope he's gonna meet me at this house soon. Let me try to get him again.
For all I know, he could be swimming in the ocean.
Glad we could finally meet up.
I brought your car.
I appreciate that. Hey, I'm super excited. Today I'm going to introduce you to my friend Frank McKinney. Frank McKinney is the epitome of the American dream. Here's a guy who started from nothing. He's built $50 million spec homes on the ocean. Today we're going to see his $14.9 million property. Let's go meet him. Frank.
Welcome home.
Thank you, thank you. I want to introduce you to my friend Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Frank,
hey,
pleasure to meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
How are you? What a place you got here.
Yeah, well, welcome to 3492 South Ocean Boulevard, my final masterpiece. After 30 years, this is number 44, and it's the last one.
That's it?
Wow.
The name of the program, American Dream.
Yep.
No longer 2.2 kids and a dog and a white picket fence.
So Frank, tell us what this is. I see jellyfish, but I've never seen anything like this before.
What I wanted to do was bring the marine life from what you don't see in the ocean inside into the world's only jelly sphere. That is stunning. That's why I didn't put a TV in the room. I don't want a TV on that wall. I want you to sit back and relax. There's too much stress as it is. This will take it away.
Frank, why don't you tell me a little bit about the kitchen?
Like the jelly sphere, this has something you will not find in any other residential setting in the world, that being lava countertops from Auberge, France. You've got this beautiful prep area. If you want to enjoy a little bubbly while you're cooking, you've got a place for your ice. And if she's got to check her lipstick, there's a mirror on the back of the champagne holder.
You have thought of everything. This is just remarkable.
That's one way to ride in style.
Yeah, thanks. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So I'm Erica from Kensington Vanguard.
And I'm Kate Elliott from the Kate Elliott team at Coldwell Banker. We are here to talk about how I like to work with builders. And we have a lot of homes in this area that are getting restored. And so we actually, as a service to our builders, work with them to help select design choices. So we should go in and take a look. It's half done. So be a little bit careful, but there's some exciting design decisions to be made.
Perfect. Let's take a look.
All right. Hey, Dave.
Hey, welcome.
How are you? Good to see you.
How's it going?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Erica, this is Dave Kasdan from Kasdan Construction Management and Kasdan Homes.
Very nice to meet you.
And he is our builder for this property here at 393 Irving in South Orange. Should we start with the bathroom?
Definitely.
Sure. So this is a bathroom?
Well, this was a bathroom, and now it's going to be a bathroom and a laundry room.
Okay, so Dave, tell me, why does it make sense to get Kate involved so early on in a project like this when the bathroom is literally down to the studs?
She really helps me kind of push outside the box on ideas and design, and we really just have a lot of fun with the project.
Dave has really good taste, but the fact of the matter is, you know, as buyers come through and they're seeing more and more of the same thing, we take a little bit of risk. This is how Dave gets the most money for his homes, is because he's pushing the envelope a little bit.
Wow, you guys really like a lot of color and taking a lot of risks with this design.
Where do you see our accent wall?
There's an accent wall?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's look.
This is sort of the focal point of when you walk in the house, right?
Okay.
And so we really wanted to do something fun. So we worked with a muralist.
So this is custom. No other house is going to have this in the United States.
Absolutely right.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Isn't that nice?
That is so cool.
Yeah.
You're right. It hits you as soon as you walk in. I couldn't have imagined a piece of wall art. I love it.
Cool. Guys, I have a really good idea. All right, so you know how we were talking about open concept? I was thinking it might be a great idea to open up this wall from the dining room into the second family room.
Are you cool with this?
Let's go for it.
All right, E, crowbar, ready?
Ready.
Let's break it down.
Welcome to the American Dream, and today we have your super mortgage guy, Justin Bush,
Thank you very much. And your super realtor, Catherine Rain.
and we're in sunny Miami Beach, and we have something very unique for you.
This is the Arca. It's fully sustainable. Not only is it a house, it is also a yacht.
Let's go check it out.
Let's do this. Wow, check this out.
Wow, look at this view, it's amazing.
This is huge. This is probably the coolest thing I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Look at this deck.
And now we're inside of the Arc Up with Howard Chase and Marius Color. Thank you for being on the show.
Of course.
Thanks for having us, Catherine.
So Marius, tell us about this.
Well, the Arcup's the first livable, luxury, sustainable yacht in the world. So it's independent of electricity and water. So we have sufficient solar panels on the roof to actually drive this yacht, use it for all the hydraulics and for the air conditioning. And we're collecting rainwater on the roof as well, which goes into 4,000-gallon freshwater tank after it goes through a purified system. So being independent of electricity and water, I think this is something amazing. We're here, we have 4,350 square feet of living space, 2,600 air conditioned, 1,750 outside with 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath.
Tell us, how does this compare to the normal real estate in Miami?
Well, of course, as everybody can see, this is different. So this is not a mansion and it's not a yacht. It is the perfect blend of both. So this is Miami's version of Noah's Ark.
Great house at living. So I think this is the American dream and far beyond.
So actually when this was covered, I thought it was a barbecue. Duh. So what is this?
Well, it's not a barbecue. Wow. So the reason why it's actually so stable like a house is because we have here the 4 stops where we lift the entire yacht above water. Otherwise, a bow thrust or you give gas like any other yacht. And also here, you have a navigation system where you can control how much water you actually have in the tanks, and also on energy, how much energy we're actually producing right now. So what the solar is producing, how much goes into the batteries, and how much we're actually using right now for the air conditioner lights or to drive it.
We strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream, and we hope that you saw something new and entertaining. Look forward to what's coming in 2020, because we've got some pretty cool stories and big changes on the way. We would like to thank all of our viewers and our sponsors for helping us grow this show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next year.
The preceding program was sponsored by Ignite Now Media with promotional consideration by its affiliated partners.